In this video, we're going over the new top 5 meta loadouts here in Black Ops 6. I will be going over both 5 as well as Gunfighter 7 and 8 attachment class setups. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the CR56 AMAX, one of the best assault rifles in the entire game, both in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. For the optic, we are going to be utilizing the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, I recommend putting on the compensator. For the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel, giving us the fastest and most consistent time to kill with that improved damage range. For the underbarrel, it's a great option to run the vertical foregrip to remove a lot of that horizontal recoil, making this weapon incredibly easy to use at longer ranges. For the magazine, we're going to run just the extended mag 1 option. For the rear grip on all assault rifles, I recommend putting on the commando grip to improve aim down sight speed, jumping, sprint to fire speed altogether, and jumping aim down sight speed. For the stock on assault rifles, the infiltrator stock is a massive W, improving that aim walking movement speed. And on the AMAX for the fire mods, recoil springs is a great option to completely smooth out the recoil pattern. Once you go ahead and build this nasty 8 attachment loadout, you're gonna be very happy because the AMAX is going to have a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and quite literally 0 recoil. There is a reason why everybody loves the AMAX, and it is one of the best guns in the entire game. And as you can see, you can get 3-shot kills to the head. This is truly one of the nastiest assault rifles in the game currently. And by the way, if you need help leveling up your weapons, AMMods has you covered. They offer services such as max leveling all of your weapons, as well as unlocking camo challenges all the way up to dark matter. They even have COD points and limited time operator bundles for purchase on the website as well. So for cheap, reliable, and fast Black Ops 6 services on all platforms, check out AMMods. Link is at the top of the description. And make sure to use my discount code EARS to save on your purchases. Now, if you do not want to utilize a Gunfighter 5+ attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the extended mag 1. You're going to remove the infiltrator stock as well as the recoil springs. This is going to be a very basic and effective AMAX loadout because we are still going to have great handling, as you can see now, and we are also going to have low recoil. You can rock additional streaks or additional perks to absolutely dominate, and obviously you can still get those 3-shot headshots. This is why the AMAX is a disgusting weapon here in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the KSV, one of the fastest SMGs in the entire game. Known to run an optic, the iron sights are amazing on this weapon. Now for the muzzle, we are also going to be running the compensator with this submachine gun. It needs that vertical recoil control. For the barrel, we are going to be rolling with the reinforced barrel to improve damage range as well as bullet velocity. Definitely important on the KSV, giving it the fastest time to kill. For the underbarrel, we're going to be rolling with the Ranger foregrip, improving horizontal recoil control and sprinting movement speed. Definitely worthwhile when running the Gunfighter setup. We're also going to be putting on a magazine in the extended mag 2 option. Is great, giving us a very healthy 50 rounds. For the rear grip on all submachine guns, the ergonomic grip is going to be a great choice, improving dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, aim down sight speed, as well as jumping aim down sight speed. Great, so we can run in gun and dominate at close range. For the stock, we are going to be rolling with the balanced stock, which is overpowered on the submachine gun, improving that strafing movement speed altogether, hip fire movement speed, and more aim walking movement speed. For the laser, when we can run a laser on a submachine gun, it's a great option to put on the target laser to remove a lot of that aim idle sway, as well as bumping up that aim walking steadiness, a little bit more accurate. And for the fire mods, we are also going to be putting on recoil springs with this submachine gun as well. This is going to be a fantastic setup. I highly recommend going ahead and checking out because the KSV is going to be giving us a great sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have a controllable recoil pattern. Overall, one of the best SMGs to use in the entire game. I know for a fact a lot of you guys are definitely going to enjoy this. Now, if you do not want to run the Gunfighter loadout, what you are going to do is actually swap out the Ranger foregrip for the vertical foregrip so we can have that maximum horizontal recoil control. We're going to remove the extended mag 2 option. We're going to remove the target laser as well as the recoil spring. Once you go ahead and create this 5 attachment loadout, you're going to see we still have great handling. ADS is nice. Aim walking movement speed is also nice. And that sprint to fire speed is good. And we are going to have great recoil control as well with a submachine gun that only runs 5 attachments. The KSV is going to be money, and I highly recommend going ahead and checking it out, especially if you're trying to go ahead and use something a little bit different and kind of mix up the meta and not run the LADRA 24/7. For class setup number 3, we are taking a look at the KRIG, one of the more underrated assault rifles here in Black Ops 6. It's incredibly good, but not that many people are running it. For the optic, we are going to be using the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we are going to run the compensator for the improved vertical recoil control. For the barrel, we are going to run the long barrel so we can have that improved damage range, giving us the fastest time to kill. For the underbarrel, we are going to run the vertical foregrip. For the magazine, we're going to use extended mag 2, giving us an incredibly healthy 70 rounds. For the rear grip on all assault rifles, the commando grip is a great option. For the stock, we are going to be rolling with the infiltrator stock. And for the fire mods, recoil springs is a great choice on this assault rifle also. This is going to be a very nice 8 attachment loadout that is going to be competing against the KRIG. As you can see, we have great handling, sprint to fire speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have a controllable recoil pattern as well. Now, it's going to have a little bit more recoil than the 56 AMAX, but you can still get those 3-shot kills to the head, which are definitely going to be helpful when giving us a really fast and consistent time to kill. Definitely go ahead and let's say try. I also like that we have a 70 round magazine. Now, for the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the extended mag 2, the infiltrator stock, as well as the recoil springs. This is going to be a very basic KRIG loadout. It's going to be really similar to the AMAX build because we still are going to have great handling and we're going to have control of recoil as well. Honestly, it has better handling because we're not running the extended mag 2, but you are going to be missing out on quite a few rounds. But at the same time, because this weapon is high damage and has a fast time to kill, you will be able to get the job done with only 30 bullets. So I highly recommend going ahead and giving this loadout a try. For class setup number 4, we are taking a look at the LADRA, one of the fastest firing SMGs in the game. We do not need to run an optic. The iron sights are amazing. Now, for the muzzle, you have 2 options. You can either rock the suppressor or the compensator. You can't go wrong with either attachment, but for ease of use, the compensator is going to make this weapon a lot more effective. For the barrel, we are going to run the long barrel, giving us the maximum damage range. For the underbarrel, we are going to be rolling with the Ranger foregrip. For the magazine, the extended mag 2 option is great, giving us a healthy 56 rounds, hoping it's a fast fire rate. For the rear grip, we are going to run the ergonomic grip. For the stock, we are going to be rolling with the balance stock. And finally, for the fire mods, we are going to be running recoil springs as well to quickly smooth everything out. If you do want to run a laser, you can put on the target laser also. But again, this is going to be a personal preference attachment. If you got room, might as well run it, but it's not that big of a deal. Once you go ahead and run an 8 attachment loadout on the LADRA, you are going to be very happy because we are going to have a submachine gun loadout that's going to have great sprint to fire speed as well as ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have a very controllable recoil pattern. As you can see, it quite literally is going to be a laser, even though this weapon has a crazy fast fire rate. I don't know why the LADRA is as good as it is because, I mean, dude, the fire rate this weapon does have and just the overall lethality is kind of crazy. I like this a lot more than the Jackal PDW. Even though Jackal PDW is going to be packing more of a punch, this is seriously just a bullet hose and a serious problem on the small to medium-sized maps. And for the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the recoil springs, the target laser, as well as the balance stock. Overall, a great class setup here with the LADRA. You can get down without actually having to run a lot of attachments. And as you can see, the handling and the recoil control is going to be barely affected. Overall, a fantastic submachine gun. And this is exactly why this is running the show here in multiplayer right next to the Jackal PDW. Truly an absolute monster. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the Kilo 141, one of the all-time best weapons in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Now, for the optic, we're going to be running the Kepler Microflex, which you can put on the V Reflex if you enjoy that a little bit more. For the muzzle, we are going to be running the suppressor to keep us off the mini-map when firing. For the barrel, we're going to be utilizing the long barrel to give us the fastest time to kill with that improved damage range. For the underbarrel, we are going to be rolling with the vertical foregrip. For the magazine, we are going to be running the extended mag 2 option, giving us a very healthy 60 rounds. For the rear grip, just like all assault rifles, we are going to be rolling with the commando grip. For the stock, we're going to be putting on the infiltrator stock so we can walk around, aim down sight, and absolutely dominate players at those close and medium ranges. And then finally, for the fire mods, we are going to run the recoil spring to completely smooth out the recoil pattern. Once you go ahead and build this disgusting 8 attachment loadout, you're gonna be very happy because we are gonna have an assault rifle that has a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and quite literally absolutely zero recoil. It's one of the best guns in the entire game, and I highly recommend going ahead and giving this a try. Now, for the 5 attachment setup, all we're gonna do is remove the Kepler microflex. We're gonna remove the infiltrator stock as well as the recoil springs. This is going to be a very basic kilo 1-for-1 loadout, but it's still going to be packing an absolute punch. Still has great handling. The iron sights are going to be usable, and we are going to have a very controllable AR as well. This is exactly why this assault rifle is so nasty, and I'd recommend going ahead and trying it out if you're trying to secure your first nuke. These are going to be the top 5 meta loadouts to use here in Black Ops 6 as of right now. As you can see, on all of my loadouts, I rock the Sierra 9mm. This is going to be a great weapon to fall back on just in case you run out of ammo. We also have on the knife, we are running Stim Shot, Blast Trap, the Assault Pack, and we are going to be utilizing the Flak Jacket, Dispatcher, and Bankroll perk combination. Now, obviously, for the 5+ attachment loadouts, Gunfighter is going to be necessary, but if you don't want to run Gunfighter, you could put on perk Greed, which is going to allow you to run a number of actually effective perks. Slipstream is great, Hunter's Instinct is great. You can also go ahead and put on Ghost, but I do recommend going ahead and putting on Shadow, just so you can run over the mines and the blast traps without actually setting them off. And you're also going to have access to the Strategist Combat Specialty, which is going to be giving you more score and XP when playing the objective, which means more streaks, more kills, and potentially your first nuke. But if you don't want to run additional perks, feel free to go ahead and run High Roller, which is going to allow you to run additional streaks. And to make nukes a lot easier, you would definitely want to put on the UAV. You also want to run the Watchdog Kilo, the War Machine, as well as the Harp. If you guys do enjoy these setups and tear it up, make sure to come back to the video. Let me know down in the comment section how good you do. If you guys enjoy, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.